And as per our own experiences also, first half of the day in Colombo, you'll find it's very rare that you'll find most amount of rain in that particular period. Want to thank some sensible people in India also, like Ravichandran Ashwins, who cleared, who told you at the very initial stage of that controversy that it happens in cricket. It's not something the first picture of wicket what I saw. It's not something which will be really grippy or really something where the ball
Sticky
stays
kind of a wicket, which we
means in Hindi we say, means in Punjabi they say कि चिट्टा wicket है. They are treating Shine Shah as their premium fast bowler, and second fast bowler is Fahim Ashraf Rana.
Well, we are in Colombo, of course, for the Mega India-Pakistan game, and of course, the talk of the town. There are two things people are talking about. One is the Colombo weather, whether the game will happen or not, and another is, of course, Usman Tariq. His bowling action, his impact in the game. So, to talk about these things, we have been joined by Rohit Juglan. And Rohit, first of all, what is your take on the Colombo weather? We all know, we come here often, so you know that Colombo weather can be very unpredictable.
Firstly, I think we are twinning really well as far as colors are concerned, upper way as color collection are concerned. The weather is concerned, the way, I went, as soon as I landed here, I went to the Met Department of the Colombo, official, the Met Department of Colombo. And I remember going there last time also in 2023. And that's why I know that people in Met Department know this really well, because
rather than any online,
Yeah, I mean, obviously we can also see it, but they have each and everything, like the how the wind will travel. Is there, any chances of an increment as far as the, the rain, chances of rain is concerned? So there is a lot, as far as the Met Department is concerned, and they told me categorically that from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. there's nothing. The sun will be out. It will be clear. And as per our own experiences also, first half of the day in Colombo, you'll find it's very rare that you'll find most amount of rain in that particular period. But what they said me is around 2 to 8 p.m. There's two different patches of rain. One is somewhere around half an hour, and then another one is 45 minutes. The good thing about Colombo is that they cover the whole wicket. It's not a whole ground, with what happens in Eden Gardens also. And then, hardly you'll see a gap more than 45 minutes, a stop more than 45 minutes, because they have such good drainage system.
Very experienced groundsman.
Experienced groundsman, and what I exactly remember from last time around, that how quick they used to carry those covers and cover the whole ground. That's something which people can learn in subcontinent also, that how quickly they cover the ground, because they know that if any kind of puddles were there, it could be very difficult. And that happened in the last India versus Pakistan, which went across 2 days, one ODI. So I think 2 to 8 p.m. there's two patches. Then again after 8 p.m. there's no chance of rain. So for me, in that full phase, yes, there is a little bit of delay or interruptions in between, but I think it won't impact game that much. There could be a reduce in overs, which is maximum at point of time. I'm thinking that could be the maximum. Worst can happen is a reduce over game.
So since I also feel that there will be some rain, and we may see a curtailed game, or maybe a delayed start, and may see some overs, a curtailed game. Under these circumstances, when the outfield will be a little bit of wet, little bit of moisture will be there, how much impact the spin will have? Because people are talking about this is the first time I am covering an India-Pakistan game when we are talking more about and Pakistani spinner than Pakistani fast bowlers.
So obviously they have their reasons about it, because there's a lot of controversy around. But want to thank some sensible people in India also, like Ravichandran Ashwins, who cleared, who told you at the very initial stage of that controversy that it happens in cricket. It's not something which is very new. You remember Manoj Tiwari's action. You remember Kedar Jadhav's action. Even Ashwin, himself told that he sometimes, while bowling those deliveries, he took a pause also in between.
Mohammad Hafiz.
Mohammad Hafiz. So you can discuss about that. Was it a little longer, duration wise a little more as far as the pause is concerned? But ICC already cleared it 2 times. Salman told this in press conference. So I don't think there's any fuss about it.
What about the bend of which people are talking about the 15, whether it is 15 degree? But ICC has
already cleared it. So even a legend like Muthaiya Muralidharan, he's been convicted multiple times as far as his action is concerned. Sunil Narayan, we all remember. That he has to
change his action.
He has to change his action and
lost a little bit of impact.
Yes, lost a little bit of impact at that point of time. So I think ICC have seen it. ICC have done all the necessary things which has to be done from their side. So I don't think we have to create unnecessary controversy out of it just because we need some controversy in an India-Pakistan game. So let's not do it. Let's not do it just for the sake of it that we want any kind of controversy. So let's create something. So I think it's a very important game. India looking favorites. Wicket, but the first picture of wicket what I saw, it's not something which will be really grippy or really something where the ball
sticky
stays
kind of a wicket, which
means in Hindi we say, means in Punjabi they say ki chitta wicket ball.
Okay,
it's a very whitish kind of wicket. So a whitish kind of wicket in Sri Lanka it's rare. And the second thing, obviously you won't find that kind of bounce. As compared to the subcontinent wickets, but it will remain a little low, but not that kind of low which we used to see in Sri Lanka versus Ireland game or last time when we were here for the India versus Sri Lanka ODI series. It won't play like that. So I think the wicket is little difficult. Then it's not a very close ground. It's not like something like a Ahmedabad or a Melbourne, which is completely covered. So and see the ocean is not very far. So the air, the flow of air will be an impact. Then the obviously moisture will be an impact. Then you have, cloud cover all around. So you can go with two out and out pacers, because Pakistan is also what they are doing at this point of time. They are treating Shaheen Shah as their premium fast bowler, and second fast bowler is Fahim Ashraf Rana. Now
he's more of an all-rounder.
All-rounder, yeah. Seam bowling all-rounder means his first primary role is to bat, and then
bit like Shivam Dube.
Yeah, bit like Shivam Dube. But Shivam Dube at this point of time is a much improved bowler as compared to last one and the year. So maybe there could be a possibility that they can take out Usman Tariq from the playing 11, because otherwise
that will be an anti-climax. So much of talk about Usman Tariq, but on that.
But means who will they replace then? My only point is
Naseem Shah.
No, Naseem. I'm saying that they, with the kind of conditions around, the kind of cloud cover around, moisture, he can, swing the ball both ways. He has that slower ones also.
Yeah.
So he have all kind of bowling as far as this condition is concerned. Yes, they haven't preferred him in the very first game where they went with two pacers.
Yeah.
That's Shaheen Afridi and Salman Mirza. Now there could be a possibility that they can go with their two proper seam bowlers, and that's where I'm saying that if they are choosing that combination, then my hunch is that they will be, taking out Usman Tariq from the play. And because I don't think performance. Look, the buzz around Usman Tariq is all about the controversy, not about the performance. He's not Varun Chakravarti.
Absolutely.
He's not the number one T20
Nobody is talking about Indian spinners record against Pakistani batters.
Nobody is talking about that. What a bowler Usman Tariq. Everyone is talking. Is he jerking or means? Is there a jerk in his action or not?
Yeah.
Is there something controversial in his action or not? Nobody is talking. Oh, what a bowler! Yeah, we can't read him. No,
spinning both ways.
So,
and
watching that game versus Namibia, yes, the way Erasmus bowled.
Yeah.
He has little bit replicated the same kind of things, bowling from little behind, twisting his action, holding up a little bit, pausing his action for a little bit. That can give you a, sense that yes, this kind of bowler will create an impact, and Indian performance in this T20 World Cup, be it the USA game or the Namibia game, they struggled against the spinners.
Yeah.
So that thing will be there in the mind of Pakistani players. That can we go with a premium fast bowler, means Shaheen Shah Afridi, as Abhishek Sharma rightly said, in the premium fast bowler in the post-match press conference also. But apart from that, I think they have
Abhishek
Abhishek told us in the post-match presentation. So there were a lot of options Pakistan have. They have someone like a Saim Ayub. They have someone like a
four spinners already.
Salman Ali Agha is already there, and then they have Abrar. Then they have this Nawaz. And then they have obviously Usman Tariq we are already talking about.
So if Usman plays, they will potentially have five spinners.
Yeah,
so that's
and Sam Ayub bowling at this point.
Yeah, Sam Ayub is bowling. Nawaz was bowling.
Abrar was bowling. And Usman Tariq he was bowling there at the very far edge. At that
he's bowling to Shaheen Shah Afridi.
Yeah, not a very duration wise, not a very long stint outside. But apart from that, if you see the way he performed in the centre wicket yesterday, he bowled really lot, in that centre wicket area. So I think they are making him ready. But at this point of time, if you ask me, I think they can take out Usman Tariq from the playing.